Hello learners and welcome back to your own channel LIY English, Learn It Yourself. So here I am with the most important video for all the learners, all the students preparing for the HSC Maharashtra State Board Exam of English. I will be sharing with you all the tips, tricks and ways through which you can achieve great success in the exam. I know when you are preparing for any exam, you feel stressed out, you feel that heavy burden is there on your brain. Many a times you feel lost and confused as to how to approach the exam. And I'm sure you all are great hard workers and determined to give it all you have. But just need a little help and guidance as to how to actually prepare for this board exam, which is one of the biggest milestones of your life. So don't worry, you will get all your questions answered and all the guidance needed for the exam from start till the end. And let me tell you, for the beginning, we need only two things to do well in the exam. First and foremost, having a positive attitude, believing in yourself, being calm, as stress kills your ability. And secondly, being well prepared. Preparation is the key to any exam. The first step to prepare for any exam is to know the paper pattern. So we'll be looking at the paper pattern of HSC English board exam and I will be sharing with you the tips simultaneously. Your final written exam paper of HSC English will be of 80 marks, which you will have to complete in 3 hours. Your question paper is divided among 4 sections, just like your syllabus in textbook, wherein the first section, section 1 of prose will be of 34 marks, section 2 of poetry will be of 14 marks, section 3 of writing skills will be of 16 marks and section 4 novel as a genre of 16 marks. So total will be of 80 marks. Now let's look at the paper pattern in detail and I will share the tips section wise. So your paper will begin with section 1 prose of 34 marks having 2 questions. Question number 1A will be a scene extract from any of the chapter given in section 1 of English textbook. It means a passage will be given from any of the units of 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6 and 1.7 and 1.8. For 12 marks this passage will be there. There will be 6 questions of 2 marks each. Question number 1B will be do as directed and there will be non-textual grammar questions of 4 marks. Then we'll start question number 2A. There will be an unseen passage, meaning outside of the textbook. It will also be of 12 marks, 6 questions of 2 marks each. Question number 2B will be a summary writing question where you will have to write a summary for the unseen passage given in question number 2A only. It will be of 3 marks. Then question number 2C will be a question on mind mapping. Topic will be given in the question and you will have to represent it using a mind map. It will be of 3 marks. So section 1 in total will be of 34 marks. Now let's see how we'll prepare for this 34 marks. First and foremost, open your textbook and read your chapters. Read them, reread them, until and unless you understand them in detail. Learn the meanings of difficult words. After learning them, practice passage solving. I have uploaded the video lessons on all the chapters except 1.5 and 1.7 and I will upload them too very soon. I will put the link of the playlist of the HSC chapters in the description box. When you are done learning the chapters, learn the grammar, especially all the major grammar topics like active and passive voice, direct and indirect speech, tenses, modal auxiliaries, etc. in detail. And learning only is not enough. In order to be flawless in grammar, you need a lot of practice. And by that I mean a lot of practice. And don't underestimate grammar just by looking at the 4 marks. If your grammar is not in place, you will lose a lot of marks in other answers, especially essay type questions. So practice a lot of grammar exercises. I have uploaded the video on almost all the major grammar topics of HSC on my channel. There is a separate playlist for the grammar topics. I'll put it in the description box. Now when you're done with the chapters and the grammar, for securing 34 marks of section 1, you need to also learn summary writing and mind mapping. Again, detailed videos are there on these topics on my channel, and they are there in the playlist of writing skills. I'll put the link of the same in the description box. Now let's move on. Then we have section 2 of poetry for 14 marks. There will be only one question, question number 3. Question number 3A will be a scene extract from the textbook section number 2 poetry. It will be of 10 marks. There will be 5 questions of 2 marks each. Question number 3B will be about an appreciation. So another scene extract from the poetry section will be given, and you will have to write the appreciation for the extract. It will be of 4 marks. In order to prepare for this section, you have to do only 3 things. First, learn and understand the poems of your English textbook in detail. Try to write the appreciation of all the poems in your own words. Learn the figures of speech. I have uploaded the videos on all the poems. I have also uploaded the videos on figures of speech and how to write an appreciation on my channel. Links of all will be given in the description box. Now let's move to the third section of writing skills. It will be of 16 marks. Question number 4A. There will be 3 separate questions given on the topics of drafting a virtual message, statement of purpose, and group discussion. You have to attempt and write only one of these 3 questions for 4 marks. Similarly, for question number 4B, there will be 3 separate questions of email writing, report writing, and interview writing. You have to attempt and write only one of these for 4 marks. Similarly, C, there will be 3 separate questions on speech writing, comparing, and expansion of ideas. You have to attempt and write only one for 4 marks. And finally, there will be the 4th section of question number 4D with 3 separate questions on review writing, blog writing, and appeal writing. You have to write one of these for 4 marks. So basically, you will have to attempt total 4 questions for 16 marks, and for every question there will be 2 extra options. How will you prepare for the 16 marks for the writing skill section? First, you have to be thorough with the formats of all the topics. There are different formats for different kinds of writing skills. You need to be aware of all these formats, as there is separate marks given for the format of the writing skill. Then my second tip will be, as you can see, out of 3, you have to attempt only one. So I advise you to choose beforehand and don't wait till your exam paper is in your hand. That is not the best time to think and be confused about which question to attempt. So decide beforehand in each section of A, B, C, D of writing skill which ones you would attempt, and then prepare them thoroughly along with the formats of all the other writing skills. I have uploaded the videos on all of these writing skills topics. We'll put the links in the description box. Also, I will soon be uploading another video on the whole writing skills section, in which I will reteach and revise all the writing skills topics in short only in one video. Also, will share which ones in my opinion is the best option to attempt for scoring maximum marks. Now let's move on to the last section of the paper, section 4, novel as a genre, which will be there for the 16 marks. There will be only one question, question number 5. Question number 5A, there will be 2 questions from 4.1 of your textbook for 4 marks. There will be 2 questions. There will not be any paragraph or passage or extract given to you. You have to answer these 2 objective types questions from 4.1 based on your memory. Question number 5B will be from 4.2 for 4 marks. There will be 2 questions. Question number 5C will be two questions from 4.3 of your textbook for 4 marks, and last T will be from 4.4 of your textbook for 4 marks. There will be two questions. So in total, fourth section of your textbook, novel as a genre, will come for 16 marks. How will you prepare for this? Read the chapters. Make notes in your own words on the themes, plot, settings, conflicts, and most importantly, characters of all these chapters 4.2, 4.3, and 4.4, and learn 4.1 thoroughly, as it is an informative unit 4.1, and there will be no passage, there will be no extract. You have to answer the questions based on your memory, so you have to learn it thoroughly. 4.1 and 4.2, 4.3, 4.4 also will not be there will not be any passage, but there will be two questions, and these questions will be in the form of brief, short note, etc. So you have to learn all these four units 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, and 4.4 thoroughly if you want to secure your 16 marks. I have uploaded many videos covering the whole section of novel. Do find them in the playlist of HSC chapters on my channel. So up till now, we have seen the paper pattern of HSC Board English in detail and discussed the ways to prepare for it. Apart from this, I have a few very special and important tips to share with you all. And the first one among them is reading. I have always emphasized on the need and importance and benefits of reading every day. You have to read a little, just a little, but every day. And the most useful tip that I can give you is practice writing. If you don't practice writing, writing for 3 hours will be a tedious task in the exam. You may not be able to complete your paper on time. So as your exam approaches, try to increase your practice of writing. Improve your handwriting. I know not everybody can write beautifully, but we should all try to write legibly. Believe it or not, it does affect the impression of your paper. And you know what? It makes the person checking your paper happy. Don't we all want that important person to be happy? Learn time management. Major challenge for any language paper is to complete it on time. So plan how you will utilize your 3 hours to complete the paper stress-free on time. And lastly, the tip that has always helped me personally, ever since I was a student myself, teach others. Teach your friends. As to teach is to learn twice. It is the best way of learning. And the most important tip from me to you is to take care of your health. Remember, no exam is bigger than you. So, take good care of yourself. Best of luck and happy learning. And if you found the video useful, share among your friends. Give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you very much.